my H cuticorns, my H cucumbers, my H cupids, my H cunitarians, my H Cuba Gooding Juniors, my H cuticles, hopefully out of your H cubicles by now, my H cutie patooties, happy quinceañera, happy end of May, May the 31st be with you, and happy start of the 2018 NBA Finals. Yes! Pound the foul! Over on that big clunky screen in the middle of your room or local tavern, the Golden State Warriors and Cleveland Cavaliers are about to tip off Game 1 in the quest for the coveted Larry O'Brien Trophy. Larry! It's an exciting matchup that we haven't seen since the last 3 years. But move over, KD and Bron. The real action tonight is right here on your phone with me and HQ, the live mobile game show where you know-it-alls can win it all, where it pays to have paid attention in school, where you answer questions to win cash. And tonight, there's a lot. Thanks to our friends at the mobile app Toon Blast, more on them in a little bit, it's not just tonight either. What? The pot thickens? Yeah. I am your hostess from the West Coastess. Scott Tay from the Bay, spewing cues like Steph's moves and collecting A's like plays trays. Scott with the jump shot, Rogowsky, live from the greatest city on earth, the city that never sleeps, Oakland, California. Bump City, baby. Picking and rolling with all 1.6 million plus of you live right now, coast to coast, around the world, including Kurt and Joanne in Honduras. Yeah, happy birthdays to Allie Rothman, Dave Fuller, Sarah in Florida, Grandma Janet turning 74, Caitlin turning 75, Matt Bones Lee with the big 40, Scott Marshall, you retired, Lauren B is a bride-to-be, and the University of North Texas Summer Group. They're all in the game, plus like 1.6 million others. Now listen closely, everybody, all right? Get close. Everybody in, come on, huddle up. You're going to want to hear this. I have a big announcement. I'm pregnant with extra lives, and I'm keeping them all for me. No, the real announcement. HQ is making history. Dare I say quiztery during the NBA Finals. Tonight is Game 1, all right? So how big is our prize tonight? How much could you potentially win? Tonight, if you answer all 12 questions correctly, you will win 100,000 deadlifts, 100,000 dikembes, $100,000. We're literally dropping 1 million dimes. That's a lot of green, Draymond. But get this. Our teammates over at ToonBlast, who are making it possible for us to make it rain, are going all in on the series with us. Yeah, the prizes will get bigger as the finals progress. Sunday night, the next game, Game 2, yeah, we're giving away 200,000. Game 3, 300,000. Game 4, well, you're going to be playing for a record-smashing $400,000 prize. That's 40 million pennies Hardaway, or a mansion in Cleveland. But the NBA Finals is a best-of-7 series. So if the series goes to Game 5, Toon Blast is ballooning the prize to $500,000, $500,000. Game 6, you guessed it, Toon Blast will throw down a cool $600,000 prize. And in the unlikely event the NBA Finals goes to a do-or-die, win-or-go-home elimination Game 7, Toon Blast will be pumping up our prize to a whopping, a flopping $700,000. You know what that means? Over the next couple weeks, millions of UH cuties will be competing for millions of dollars. Yeah, this is crazy. Now, if this is your first time suiting up for HQ, I'm going to go over the ground rules. I ask 12 questions, 3 answer choices pop up on your screen. You got to tap the right answer and make it to the end, answering all 12 questions correctly to split our big cash prize with all the other winners. If you have extra lives, those will keep you in the game. If you get a question wrong, you can only use an extra life once per game, and you cannot use it on the final question. You can get extra lives by referring your friends, so make sure you do that after tonight's game for, the next few. You got that all. It's a lot of information, I know. Man, Toon Blast is insane for doing this, but so is the actual game Toon Blast. It's a super fun game you can download for free. I've been playing it, got the whole office playing it, and when this disco ball hits, man, it blows up the whole board. Makes me want to jump up and dance. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yay. You want to dance with my dogs in the nighttime, right? And you want me to blow the whistle on this game? Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Let's do it. It is time for Blast Off. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty on Game 1. $100,000, 1.6 million, 1.7 million just about HQties. Let's get the show on the road. Numero uno. In which sport do players throw a ball through a hoop 10 feet off the ground? Basketball, bog snorkeling, or ferret legging? Okay, we're starting with the basics here for all of you on this basketball-themed quiz. Bog snorkeling and ferret legging are both actual competitive events, but the ferret legging championships are till October. We wouldn't be asking about that now. Also, you shouldn't be throwing ferrets through anything. Basketball, b-ball, is the most obvious answer we've probably ever had in the history of HQ, and yet still, 8,000 of you got it wrong. But 1,654,248 are dribbling down the lane to Q2. The gas gauge on an American car's dashboard usually displays what two letters? K, D, E, F, or WL. Gas gauge. Cypher, don't get gassed. Now, maybe KD has customized the gas gauge in his 17 luxury cars to read KD, but most of us rely on the old EF to know when we need to gas up. Empty or full? EF. 1,524,872 of you have room for more Qs, going vroom vroom, putting that pedal to the metal, taking a W on that question. You're getting Q3. Before modern welding techniques, what tool was traditionally used to work metal? Chervil, weevil, or anvil? This is also an influential heavy metal band out of Canada. Chervil's a plant. Weevil is a beetle. Shout out the defunct minor league team, Piedmont Boll Weevils. Different sport, sorry. My one true love, baseball. But anvil is what you want to work metal. And you're going to want it in Toon Blast, too. It's going to help you win by knocking out an entire column. Whew. Good thing I got out of the way on that one. 1,349,051 surviving that anvil drop as well. Your blacksmith game is strong tonight. We lost about 150,000, though. Q4, what form of electromagnetic radiation is commonly used to heat food at home? X-rays, microwaves, or gamma rays? Ever wonder what that rectangular glass oven in your kitchen's doing? How does it work? Well, it generates microwave radiation, specifically waves about 4 inches long, which put energy, aka heat, into your food. That's why it's called the microwave. 1,304,291 radiating intelligence tonight. Shout out Vinny the Microwave Johnson at that question. Q5, the ska genre of music often includes what type of instrument? Trumpet, electric violin, or triangle? Still well over 1 million players left in this game. Of course, the band Madness invented ska with their song Our House. We all know that. Later perfected by the likes of Mighty Mighty Boss Tones and Real Big Fish. You recognize that? It's the trumpet in some of the worst music ever made. Ska! Well, you know, the new ska. I like the old stuff. 661,630 are trumped up, celebrating their ska mitzvah, but we lost over 600,000 of you there. Half the quiz out at Q6. Ouchie. Wowie. Q6, which of these NBA teams was once located in Minnesota? The Lakers, the Warriors, or the Cavaliers? Two of those teams are playing right now. You ever wonder why one of the Los Angeles NBA teams is called the Lakers? Well, Hollyweed isn't really known for its lakes, but the state of Minnesota sure is. It's a land of 10,000 of them, and that's where the team was based before moving east, the Lakers. The Minneapolis Lakers, 385,026 of you are halfway to the money. Shout out George Mike and Elgin Baylor, Hot Rod Hunley before I get there. But Q6, congrats, you made it. You're halfway. Remember, next Sunday night, $200,000. This Sunday night, 2 nights from now. You're not going to want to miss that game. If you got out already on this one, come back this Sunday night. You don't have to wait long. $200,000. But we have 385,000 HQTs left in this one for the 100,000 game. So let's go back to it. Q7. What did the UK government claim helped its World War II fighter pilots see in the dark? Eating carrots, polarized goggles, or krypton lamps? Krypton or krypton? Superman's favorite element. During World War II, the British weren't too keen to let Germany know about their new radar technology, so they claimed their pilots' ability to fly at night was due to their carrot intake. What's up, Jack? Eating carrots. 235,329 of you know their real carrot facts. You can learn more about carrots at Real Carrot Facts. You've got your eyes wide open, seeing well for Q8 and Maurice Sendak's Where the Wild Things Are. What is the name of the raucous monster party? The Wild Rumpus, the Big Hoorah, or the Clomp and Stomp? Now, different people have different takes on the wild things. Wow, thanks. And scholarly analyses of it are a dime a dozen, but we all agree the action doesn't really pick up until the Wild Rumpus enters the book. Yes, Porzingis, 177,953 knew it. The Clomp and Stomp, that's what Dirk does on a breakaway. Ooh, burn. We have 177,000 bounding and astounding to Q9 tonight. The Safety Dance is a 1983 hit by a band that hails from where? Canada, United Kingdom, or Australia? It's the Safety Dance. Ha! It's the Safety Dance. Ho! The Safety Dance video, classic video, may have fooled you with its Ren Fair imagery, but Men Without Hats were of Montreal. Yeah, they were from Montreal, Canada. A fact as shocking as their thesis that somehow you're safer if you bend your arms into an S shape. And almost as shocking as the fact that we have our first savage question of the night at Q9. Yes, sir, Rihanna. Savagery striking late tonight. 37,456 of you remain after this one. 150,000, more than 2/3 of the quiz gone. Oh, the HQ-manity. But 36,000 are dancing and prancing along to Q10. We're blasting off to Q10. As a child, John Mayer was inspired to learn guitar because of which film? Wayne's World, The Blues Brothers, or Back to the Future? Whew. Hey, Marvin, it's your cousin. Know what that new sound you're looking for? Well, listen to this. After seeing Marty McFly wail on the guitar, blowing minds at Hill Valley High by playing Johnny B. Good, Lil Johnny Mayer had his interest piqued in the guitar. Now he's considered a pretty decent player. 20,042 of you. I'm looking forward to seeing John Mayer with Dead & Company cover Your Body is a Wonderland. It's going to happen soon. 20,042. Your quiz is a wonderland tonight. You're getting Q11. Where would you find a statue marking the spot of the first U.S. presidential inauguration? New York, Pennsylvania, or Virginia? Nearly 1.7 million of you began this journey with us. We're down to 20,042 for the second to last question, a.k.a. the penultimate question. Good trivia nerds know that George Washington didn't live in the White House, and the Capitol wasn't built until 1793. So the question then is, where did the first inauguration in 1789 go down? I'll tell you, on the balcony of Federal Hall in New York City, the Big Apple, which was home of Congress at the time, where to this day, a big bronze George keeps an eye out for the New York Stock Exchange. At 9,458, taking a bite out of the Big Apple, taking a big bite out of this quiz. You have marched down the court. You are at a precipice here, a critical juncture to win a lot of money. Let's take a moment to appreciate that. All 9,458 of you are with me now for the final round, Q12. As the clock ticks down, it all boils down to this for the 9,458 of you who have answered 11 questions correctly. You now have one final question, Q12, to win that $100,000 prize. Q12, here it is. In the movie Airplane, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar complains about having to play against which opponent? Moses Malone, Julius Erving, or Bill Walton? Now, if you don't know that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was in Airplane, well, we can't be friends. Sorry, HQties, you must be confused. Roger Murdoch is the co-pilot. That's Roger Murdoch there. Listen, kid, I've been hearing that crap ever since I was at UCLA. I'm out there busting my buns every night. Tell your old man to drag Walton and Lanier up and down the court for 48 minutes. Yes, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, as Roger Murdoch mentioned, Bill Walton in Airplane, at 4,667 of you slammed it home tonight, baby. You're our big winners. Posterized. The Lord said you got to rise up. Do I have a witness from the congregation? Boom shakalaka. 4,667 HQties answered 12-question Toon Blasting their way to the leaderboard tonight, splitting 100,000 G's, 100 large. That breaks down to $21.42 or 43 cents. A nice crisp Paul right there, crisp 20 bucks. Yeah, McBurger 12. Kirill Mexico wins some money. Tom's 2K. Brackus 03. Look, there are a lot of you. Can't name you all. You did it tonight. You won HQ. On game 1 of the NBA Finals, by the way, the Cavs are up by 3 right now. Who are you rooting for? Let me know on Twitter. Let HQ know. Let's have some talk about it. Chatter, discourse. It's fun. It's going to be a good series. It's going to be a great series for us and for you. Thanks to Toon Blast for our first big game of the night. Remember, this Sunday night, come back for game 2 of the NBA Finals and $200,000. Game 2 of the HQ Finals. The Toon Blast Trivia Finals. That's what we're calling it. 200,000 Sunday night. Game 3, 300,000. Game 4, 400,000, and so on and so on and so on. I better see you Sunday night. Remember, invite your friends. Get those extra lives. Tell them about Sunday. Until then, I'm gonna go watch the game. I'm Scott Rogowsky, signing off with the words of the great Sidney Dean. You can put a cat in the oven, but that don't make it a biscuit. Think about it. Think about it. But also, please don't put a cat in an oven. Good night, everybody! Woo!